Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM, episode number 119, I think. Yes, and we're still on version 0.18 at this point. We still haven't had a release on 1.0. It's still a few hours away, so at least this one is also going to be on 0.18. Now, first things first. I think I actually need to just quickly check not mod settings. No, none of this stuff. Back. Save game 119. I just want to quickly check my mods. Quit. Mods, updates. Yes, TSM. I've updated it once more because there was one issue that people were having with some blueprints. So let's make sure we're on the latest as well. Just having a sip of my coffee while we reload. Takes a while with all of these Bob mods, even with some caching going on, which I do have, sprite caching and so on. There we go. That's not too bad. And we're back in action. Okay, so last episode we were looking at this methane, which may have made it slightly harder for some of these other substances to be produced. Now, raw gas is filling up when it should be processing out. We have a need for the methane now. That is not just this need. So what I want to do is maybe we'll reuse this station and have it as a methane supplier as well. So I need 2 of those. We'll have to be careful that we don't push all the gas out to here, as we obviously need some for our sciences as well. And oh yes, I threw this into some basic military science because we were out of the purple science, so I know it's not called military science, whatever it's called. Oops. Whatever it's called, this one. Ablative weapons testing, because we are out of that one. And we do have some of this, but I don't think I actually have a lot of these to build. So that's kind of an issue. 1, 2. That should do. Pumps. What are we missing? Steel. Steel and maybe copper. Is that yellow science there? Ooh, looks like it is. A large backlog of yellow science. Good. Pumps. 1, 2. There we go. I'm not sure we're using laser rifle ammo anytime soon, but never mind. So we need a decider combinator, another requester lamp. And of course we do have a basic problem here in that we don't actually have the methane train yet. or any of that sort of thing set up. Methane. Methane gas less than... No, not less than. Methane gas greater than... well, 50k is actually all we need. But let's say... Let's make it 60k just in case of uneven load between the two. Then we will set a Q. So we've clearly got a Q. What's P doing? If it's greater than or equal to 2000, it's calling a battery train, and at the moment it's 24k. I think we can change this then. It's not 2k we're worried about. It should be 16,000, I think, for the battery train. Oh yeah, Q's not being called anymore. And you should go to there. Now, yeah, trains on the way. So this will be trains on the way is less than Q. Now we need to get some methane out here. I perhaps want to ensure that science always has some methane before we just send it out this way. And that's interesting. It's going exactly where I want it to go. But this guy here is sort of in the way, so let's have a look at our pipe options. I think I could probably get away with a brass pipe. Just save our titanium for when we really need it. If brass doesn't work, of course, I've just wasted some brass. But let's just see. There you go. That seems to have fixed that issue. Now, I want a pump here so that I can control whether we are going to send anything out based on the contents of this. I guess I want this to be at least half full. So as long as this is greater than 100 methane. Was it in here? Yes. Methane greater than 100, 1, 2, 3. So it should be enabled. It now just needs some power. Now this should be kicking off this action, which will help topping up our methane. And it won't take particularly long before these start filling up and wanting to call a train, but there's no trains available for them just yet. So I want to know what's happened to your train. Are you actually full of batteries? You must be. In which case, down here, yeah, you've got a bunch of batteries in there. Oh, okay. So all of this sorted itself out, and hence, except processing units. Processing units has absolutely not sorted itself out because of a huge lack of red circuits again, of course, as always. All right, never mind. All right, we'll get the methane train first of all. I'm pretty certain we don't already have one. Let's just take a quick look just in case. It's certainly not going to be one with a cargo wagon, and it's not going to be one with oxygen sitting in it. There's batteries. No. I might use this train somewhere as well. I could have potentially used that here instead of building the saline water, but I guess it's easy to build saline water anywhere you need it. What do we have over here? So we need another couple of these guys. We need to be able to make, so we need some electric circuits. That only lets us build one. We need some engines. I thought I was requesting engines. I am. Apparently I'm in, yes, I am in the zone right here, so the engine should just turn up shortly. Here we go, we're getting some now. But we must be missing some. Oh no, we're still missing one. We have a sip of my coffee while we wait for this extra engine to turn up. I assume there's no issue with engines. Here we go. Whole bunch of items flying down. There we go, 2 locomotives. Now we need the fluid wagons, fluid/gas wagons. So 1, 2. The only purpose in this with the Angel tanks is the fluid wagons use the Bob's storage tank recipes, so that's the only point of those better storage tank recipes, I guess. And let's head up to the top, and we'll probably end up destroying our... Oh, the power's already destroyed. We'll be destroying it even more when we're refilling our new train. But I guess that's just the way of it. It's what you need to do. Yeah. How are you going? Still loading very slowly. I am hoping nuclear power will sort this out quite a lot. Right, you can go there. And we'll give it a moment just to fill up. How's it doing back here? A bit of luck, yeah. So I think it preferentially takes the better energy content, but if it has something left over, of course, it's going to wait for that specific item. Right. You must be getting close to a full tank. A full tank of solid fuel anyway. Yes, that's all the solid fuel we're going to pick up. And I think the carbon will load up to 200 if I remember correctly. Come on, how are you doing? I'd kind of like at least your solid fuel to get up to 100, and then we'll go set up this methane station. Good enough. Good enough. All right, let's come and park in about here. Oh. It's actually a pretty busy fuel stop now. So that's hitting our power as well. What happened to my... There they are. Okay, so you, not James Chatters, you are empty, and then fluid, I guess. Fluid equals methane. No, methane gas. No. What does it call itself when you... What does it call itself when you look it up here? These are recipes, that's the only problem. It says methane gas. But that's not correct. Fine. Empty methane. That's another one we can sort out at some other point in time, and this one can be methane supply. I don't know why I specially switch around the supply and the empty like this, but it is what it is. Empty methane, weight condition, circuit condition, and then go to methane supply. Weight condition, circuit condition. There's our train. Do I finish off this processing over here at the puffers? And actually, how are we doing here? 24 eggs, that's quite good, I think. There's a couple of things that I want to sort out, which I keep talking about and I never do anything about. One of them... Oh, what is... Oh, that's right, we're not getting any carbon through, that's what the problem is there. One of them is coming down to here where we're making mineral... what's he call it? Right here. And changing the recipe from just throwing out mud. You make mud, and at the moment that mud goes into here and then into there. I don't want it to do that anymore. What we will do instead is I want to direct the mud over to, where is it? Where is it? I think it's up, actually. I want to direct the mud over to here. I don't know how many of these I want to do that to, because I don't really want to slow down this process, but I would like to redirect the mud. So... yeah, this is not quite what I want. Tell you what, sulfur, I'll just take you out of there. And now you are just a mud thing. Sulfur, I'm going to put you directly into something. How about... Yeah, how about this one? Wow. That, there's a lot of sulfur here that we need to do something with. I must have left... Oh, there must have been some on the arm. I would guess. Okay, so... let's put a bit of landfill in here. I think I'm going to need yellow to clear this bit. Then a little bit more landfill. Perhaps to get over to about there. Yellow. Now, we want to get to there, okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll basically come up kind of like this. Right, okay. Okay, now the goal really is to see how many of these machines should be diverting their mud here rather than what they're doing. And we'll add a few. I think we can easily afford a second. I'm guessing that we pretty much have to. Yeah, you're not putting any more in, so let's get rid of a bit more sulfur. Yeah, I'll have to go into here. That is a vast amount of sulfur. So, we actually need blue. There we go. Being fed from two machines. What sort of difference are we making? First bit's only just getting here, so not a huge amount just yet. We can probably add some more over time, so I'm going to leave that there. The other thing I wanted to look at, though, was the nuclear uranium ore. It seemed to be that we weren't getting enough purified water coming through. So I just wanted to push that along a bit. Yeah, here. Actually, at the moment, that one looks fine. You're only getting it from up above. Why are you not unloading? Are you having trouble with sulfuric wastewater? Sulfuric wastewater is not processing fast enough. Okay, so that's probably partly, well, electricity is not doing very well for us, but we've also only got a hydro plant 1 here. I need some steel, maybe some advanced circuits to get the speed up a bit higher. That seems to be what the problem is. Maybe if I boosted those, it would fix the problem a bit better. How's nuclear? It hasn't changed since last time. 14k, or more accurately about 14.5k, so we can't be too far off another delivery. Obviously we've overstacked this with our this is what I'm kind of used to with vanilla. I normally put out about 8 to try and get this to happen, but if you can't support your 8, I mean, if you've got mines, it's pretty easy to do, but in this situation we don't have mines. We instead have this facility that's slightly underperforming. So, alright, let's see if we can get to at least 2s, if not 3s, on the hydro plants here, just as a improvement. And then over here, what have we got? We have, yes, over 100,000, so we should be able to set up something for the methane. I haven't actually done that yet. So let's start off with our methane and empty one of these for methane. And notice we get all the weight conditions up front, so we're going to be waiting until full. We'll get rid of inactivity and we'll go, we'll pick up from empty methane. There it is, empty methane. And this bit that I'm about to do now, you don't need to do anymore because it's picked up all of those changes straight up. So that's awesome. The second part of the equation was to create the supply priority, and this will simply be to full. We'll get rid of the inactivity. We'll go methane supply, which should be, it's a small m. Where did this, there we go, methane supply. And that's it for the methane setup. Now here, you need to, when Q happens, you need to be calling the methane and the empty fluid wagon. And we've got a methane train on its way, so that's excellent. How are these guys going? They've dropped a bit, that's good. You're at 100 because every time you get slightly over it, it gets pumped out this way. That's good as well. Heat shielding research. All right, let's see if there's any yellow science we can do. There clearly is. I'm not sure if any of it's particularly useful. I would suggest some of it is. Let's stop you. Advanced Chemistry 4. Yellow metal catalyst. That looks like it has some useful things in it, so let's do that. Rocket control unit. We're going to need it sooner or later. Laser turrets, sniper turrets. Why not? Tanks we don't really need. Personal laser defense. Refined flammables. I'd like to do some with the pink science, if there's something here that makes some sense. The nuclear fuel, I wouldn't mind doing that. Worker robot speed is always useful. Stack inserter capacity is always useful too. As is cargo size. Maybe we'll do cargo size, stack inserter, robot. Those ones will take a while, so let's leave it at that. The yellow does extend quite a long way though, so that's all to the good. Okay. How are we going up here? So I think this lets, I think I set it to when this gets below 100, which it obviously did, it lets plastic through from over here. So it's filled up all of this, and this will have a chance to build up now, but that's not exactly what the problem is. This should be running a little bit better. We still have room for more. Is this actually building up at all? Maybe it is, in which case they'll all eventually build up, so maybe I'll leave it a bit longer. I think it's time to go back to the puffers and our attempts to breed biters. At least we have some science underway. Always good to see. Right, where should I have the methane come in? I could have it come in here, but I think that's a busy road, so I would kind of prefer if we used along here, say. I think while we're at it, we should probably fill in the fact that we normally have poles all the way along there. This heads down, that's okay. I need a blueprint for similar to that, I suppose. Is it really worth it, or should I might just well, let's have a quick look what I've got in my book. Thought I had like a basic train, yeah, that sort of thing. So you're just a normal train stop. I need a request a train stop, not just a normal train stop. Oh, not enough ingredients. That's probably iron then. No, steel. Slightly frustrating. Well, we see if we can build out this bit. Yep. That would mean this one needs to change to a chain. Yeah, that's better. Good, that's fine. Right, it's handy that we're so close to the main base's resources here. For sure. Request a station. And we're going to need a request a lamp and one of those. Oh, that was probably silly of me. I need... oh no, I can afford to do that. I need a couple of those guys. You're going to go here. I need a couple of tanks, and we'll also get a couple of pumps. The volume that we're using, probably having 2 tanks here, is probably excessive for the volume that we're actually likely to be using, but never mind. At least we are putting it to a use. Have another sip of my coffee. And we'll need another one of those round about there. So methane gas. I guess if we're under 200k methane gas. Set a P. And then if train's on the way less than P, let's get some methane gas happening. Yeah, it's coming already. So, the cellulose paste, which I forget exactly how we use, so let's get back to this. We need to go into that seeded dish, substrate dish, cellulose paste. That's the Petri dish is glass, right? Yeah, not exactly sure. I should have left room in here probably for... I can always put the glass in here. We'll obviously have to be making that somewhere soon, but for now, this will do. So, paste. Chloromethane. Chlorine plus methane. Okay. In a what? Chem plant. We'll start for chem plant 2. Where is the chlorine? It's up there. Do we send the methane over here, or do we send the chlorine back here? For now, I think we'll send the chlorine back here. So you are going to make chloromethane. Handy, the methane is actually on the side I want it to be on. I was definitely not expecting that to happen. And the other one is chlorine. I guess what I'll do is do a little bit of landfill. you're chlorine, aren't you? Yes. So ideally for you, maybe we could have this come up. Actually, to about there, and then probably like a titanium pipe just to clear all this stuff, make it harder for you to get confused over what's what. Moved at the last instant. There. And then we can go back to normal pipes. You go one more? Yes. There we go. Chloromethane. Okay, chloromethane. Sodium hydroxide. Where is our collection of sodium hydroxide? I know there is a collection of sodium hydroxide. Somewhere. Up here. Right. That makes it like we should have kept this processing over here. How's this going? Still no accumulator charging. This is still going up though, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so what do you make this thing in? It's made in a liquefier, okay. No, not that. That one. Sodium hydroxide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can probably get away with a yellow then. Pick up from there. Here comes our sodium hydroxide. No idea if it's a balanced amount. Find out soon enough. And you also need cellulose fiber. That one. You get it from wood or green algae. I think I'd rather get it from wood. And if I need to, I can always make more wood. Yeah. Let's come way up here. So that wood to cellulose fiber. Oops. That's just a normal assembly machine. Oh, I already have one. Let's just make one. Cellulose fiber from wood. Drop there. Drop there. How much iron do I have left? I do have quite a bit. This will probably fill up with wood fairly quickly. And of course I'm deliberately using the half arc so that we get faster turning arc. Just waiting for some cellulose fiber. And you make 10 cellulose paste. Okay. So the cellulose paste. And Petri dish. Petri dish needs glass, and that is made in one of these. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Hang on. Petri dish. It just takes glass, right? Yes. Petri dish. And you make a substrate dish. So that's what you make, substrate dish. And your ingredients are that one. And whoops, and that one. Do I happen to have any glass on me? I do actually. I don't know how long it takes, not particularly long. There we go. Making one. Making 3 actually. Okay, how do you go from this, this to this dish? You need the alien bacteria, which is way over here somewhere. That's not it. You are the alien bacteria. So that gets us to our seeded dish. Right, we need the crystal seed. So we need crystal dust, which is basically geodes being crushed. So we could maybe reuse some of this. to get some geodes. What are you? You're concentrated mud water, light mud water, heavy mud water. I haven't left myself any space here, have I? Because it's heavy mud water I need for geodes, right? Heavy mud water, damn it. Slightly annoying, slightly annoying. I'm guessing you're, yeah, you're just all... okay. Blueprint. We need tiles as well. Create blueprint. And get rid of all of that. You need to be moved over one. Like so, we don't need you anymore. Now we have heavy mud water in there. We also need that to go like so. Oh, right, we're just storing mud here, aren't we? Yes, interesting. What did we need mud for? We need it for making geodes, which get made in washing plants. I might just do something like that. I do have more washing plants, so that's very handy. I'm kind of the opinion that I'm not going to need a lot of this. But, you know, opinions can be changed if they need to be. I'm not sure that's where we need this to come in. I want to make washing for geodes, and good. We need water as well that goes in there, normal water. At some point I'll have to accept that I need another pump, but we don't seem to have a big problem just yet. Or any problem for that matter. Yes, this just makes a whole variety of geodes. And then we need crushers. We need crystal dust. Which I think we've got a geode for each one. We're also making crushed stone, of course. Yay. Where would we be if we were not making crushed stone? With an ore crusher. So I need 6 ore crushers since there's 6 different varieties here. Your ore sorter, ore crusher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I might even place this just along here. And crush that one, please. Just because it's the order that it appears here. No other reason. Blue. The rest of them can probably be red. we go. What else are you making? You're not making anything else. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to have this loop on itself. Input priority to the right. And I am out of belt. Frustrating. Let's see. So I need a belt to sort this, filter. Let's get the crappy stone at the bottom. So we can do something with it. Not entirely sure what just yet, but something. And what we're trying to build here is a crystal seed, which needs a normal assembly machine, which I'm probably struggling to build. So we're going to have to make one more quick trip back, and we're still not going to be finished this process. I'll have a quick look how much more we've got to do. Depending on that, I will make a decision as to where I wrap this and turn it into finishing in yet another episode, which may or may not be version 1. The ever elusive version 1. What did I need for these? I need iron, I think, yeah. I know I need those. I don't know, I'm probably going to need that. And let's come down here and let the bots give me a whole lot of belt. Shall I wait for the bots? I think they're on their way. I really need to speed up my bots, get them up to at least Mark 3, which I can certainly do at the moment. Ooh, rocket control unit. So we are making adequate progress through all of these things. That's good. It's quite possible we've just about finished all that yellow science that we had backed up. No, we still have tons. They take a while. These things take a while. Well, by tons, I mean we have some. I wouldn't exactly call it tons. That's good. We now have belt. So we've been restocked. Okay. Right, the next item on the agenda is basically this one, which is that one. Ooh, what's that? Eggshell seed. Don't know what that's for, but anyway. You pick up from there. So now we need the alien bacteria over here. Alien bacteria. Alien bacteria. You guys, okay. Yes, I guess what we'll do is we'll create another. We're actually going to have to use a red belt though, just because of that power pole. I don't really want to bother trying to relocate it. Alien bacteria, okay. Got power, good. Put it out there. And how long do you take? Ooh, alien spores. You've only got 9 alien spores. That is because of what exactly? It's because we're not draining off the sulfuric wastewater. Okay, have I got a tank? I do, good. I'm just going to throw it into a tank for now, so that this process can continue and our fishies can continue. I'm going to add those to the pile. There we go. You need some power. And actually, let's do it like that. So to get to that one, do I have any more of those? No. Let's build another one. You, actually, why don't we offset you slightly? Something like this. You make the green, the crystal seed, which means we can have you picking up from there, and oh well, never mind. I need yet another. I'm not being very efficient with my power pole usage. Why is this not working? It's not working because we actually need you to provide directly there, and then we will have you do that, and yeah. Okay, you, once again, I've got everything in the wrong place. You go there. Let's put that guy there, that's better. So we now have our green thingies. We now have those, we have those. We use more crystal dust, so maybe I actually... Well, I can't imagine I need that much crystal dust. Blazing puffer eggs. Should have built this way up here somewhere. Except I might want some more stuff here. I'm really not sure. I think there's a puffer, so what's this called? Biter experiment, small biter. There. So there's this recipe here. Which you can use to help improve the total number of blazing puffers. Also, the small biter egg. We need the alien processed meat. Oh, alien goo. That comes from alien bacteria. Okay. Raw meat. You get that directly from gaseous puffers, can you? That's one option. Or fish. Ooh. Huh. So they're cannibals. That's rather slow. That's only 50%, whereas that's 100%. Maybe I get rid of the rancid puffers this way. Definitely don't want to do that one. Santa rays. We should be breeding Santa rays. Too many options. Too many options. I think I'd quite like to use the rancid puffers as a way of getting rid of them. It means I need a butchery. I have no idea how many of these I need. In some ways, what we're doing right at the moment is simply is simply getting the basic product happening and then working out how we get it to the sort of scale that we actually need. As this is mainly modules, we probably don't need a huge scale. We've got 14 rancid puffers. Okay. You don't set a recipe. Okay, so we need a filter. Inserter. You will pick up rancid puffers only. And okay. You're making the meat. What sort of meat do we get? Raw meat. I think I had... I think I picked up more puffers. Maybe I got rid of them. Never mind. Raw meat. So to get to here... I might even use bots. This is starting to get silly. Putting belts absolutely everywhere. So, what are we trying to get to here? Trying to get the small biter egg, which we need one of these for. Okay, so I need yet another one of these. Small biter egg. Pick up from there. Blazing puffer eggs. Okay, how about I kind of get like a request a chest. And you are going to request blazing puffer eggs, and I'm going to give you some as well. And we'll do that. And how long does this take? This takes 60 seconds. Actually, probably longer because this is a slow machine. I will put you into this chest. Pick up from there. And that's biter eggs. Next episode, we will look at the biter refugium. But for now, I think we'll call it quits. I might have one quick look at our nuclear just to see if that's advanced at all. It has indeed advanced. We must have just been topped up, although we're going to get through that really fast. How are we doing up here? 6.8. Did we actually do anything? No, we haven't done this bit, so that can all wait for next episode. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.